Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today is going to be my guide for the level 99 boss in Pilgrims Traverse Normal. This is not Quantum. So the first thing you'll know is there's two bosses, okay, Grief and Eater. So a Void Scent and a Sin Eater. So the debuffs on the ground, you must use them to attack the boss. The light is for the Grief and the dark is for the Eater. You also will be passing both of these to get past an Aether Drain, which ultimately will kill you. Alright, so one will do one faster than the other, so you have to pay attention to their cast times, so you know exactly which debuff to go to. Light cannot absorb dark, and dark cannot absorb light. Now, on the ground here you'll have these two brown lines. This is where you'll go for his tail mechanic. You must hit the wall in order to avoid getting the Void Scent that will come through the windows because they will break. Now, the space in between the brown lines is where you'll do another mechanic with the sword from the Sin Eater. So have a single sword that goes down the middle, and two swords goes on the side outside of the brown line. You'll also do Chain, the Void Scent, which you must not move, and then you also will do Fireballs, which is like Twisters. Once the fireball goes off, you must move from your original position. So basically that is what you're ultimately going to be doing for right now. There's other mechanics that you will see, but I'll explain that later. Now you must make sure that you refresh your buff, because if this falls off, you will be petrified. If this falls off, you get Hysteria, and yes, you can fall off. That's why it's red down there. Okay, so we need to pay attention to both their cast times, so I'm going to be attacking the Sin Eater, or Void Scent. If you do not attack the other one, they will start stacking a damage buff and a regen. Regen for the Eater, damage buff for the Void Scent. So there's chains and then there's twin swords. So don't move and stay in the middle. So chains was first and then the swords were next. So pay attention to their cast bars. Now she's going to bound you in the middle. So go towards the end, because this is going to capsulate you inside and then it's going to be a knockback, I think. So try not to be in it. Here's the tail laser. So just stand on the brown line. Wait for the marker over your head to disappear, then move. And watch it hit the wall. Simple as that. Abyssal Blaze is going to do crystals. The portal that opens is where the crystals are going to go. So this is going to be up and down. So wherever these crystals land, that side of the arena is no longer safe. So the whole side is not safe to be. So you know what the left side is going to be. This is side to side. Now where these crystals land will tell you your safe spot. So anything above or north is unsafe. So you're going to have to go to the bottom. Aether Drain. So we have the Void Scent doing first. So we're safe with the Sin Eater. Now we switch to Dark. So the Sin Eater cannot take our Aether. Now we'll switch back. Once those crystals turn red, that's when they'll go off. This will be delayed, so you have to really pay attention to when they will go off. So try to make sure you pay attention to your safe spots. Otherwise, you'll die and wipe. Simple as that. So make sure you go back to attacking the right one. So the safe spot is going to be down this way. And basically, this is what he's going to do. Ball of Fire in the middle is not safe. So wait for the cast time for Fireball, move out of your position, and you're dodged. And then the sword goes off next. Another Abyssal Blaze. So side to side. And this is going to go there, so the top is going to be safe for side to side. Now we need to know if it's going to be top or the bottom. So that's going to go up and down, and this is going to be side to side. So up left, or upper, yeah, up left is going to be safe. Tail again, so get to your spot. So this is going to be another bound. Up left is the safe spot to go through. The attack negates the binds, that's why you're able to move. Chains of Damnation, so get in the middle and do not move. Alright, now you're safe. train Aether, so it's going to be the Void Scent first, and then the Sea Eater. So now they're getting their debuffs, so now it's time to switch over to the Sea Eater to drop their debuff. As you can see, the debuff falling off, and now it is gone. Yeah, try to be up in the corner because I almost got hit by the Exoflare. And now we're back to being bounded again. So basically, this is all the mechanics that you'll see. It's just rinse and repeat, with the crystals being delayed even further. Alright, so basically that's all you need to know. So I'm going ahead and drop off the edge. As you can see, you die immediately. Okay, so that is the strategy for the level 99 boss. So just make sure that you know exactly where the safe spot is for the crystals, and make sure you stay there, or just kind of have a mental note. If you forget, you basically are going to die to Exoflare, so be very, very careful if you're doing this alone. So let's get the hell out of here. So those are everything that you'll need to know about this boss. If you have any questions or you're confused about any mechanic from this boss, please ask me in the comment section down below, and I'll try my best to answer any questions you guys have about the fight. When you're doing it with a group, this thing will die pretty fast. You don't have to kill them both at the same time. You can drain one and then the other one can die as well. But if you don't keep the regen off the Sin Eater, she's most likely going to regen, and then you can wipe, because that did happen before. Alright, so guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV content, plus the other guides for other bosses, and I will see you guys in the next one. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And an extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging